Hi, welcome back. I'm BrainError, and today we are continuing the Dream Machine. Now, I do apologize for the slightly nasally way of speaking today. Is because I have really bad allergies at the moment. They suddenly start kicking off in the evening. I've taken meds and it doesn't help, so I'm really sorry for sounding like I have a cold, but I'm all bunged up. But hopefully we'll get through this without me sneezing 1,000 times, because that would be an editing nightmare. But yeah, we were left here in Alicia's dream. We're on a cruise ship that is filled with us, which is very weird. And we need to find the third guy to help with tasks. And I think... Can I get in here? I can. Oh, I didn't know I could. Okay. Go in then. Go in it. Ah, there he is, lazy bum bum. Oh, who are you? I'm the new crew member, apparently. I didn't think you were due until tomorrow. I guess I was early. Nothing wrong with that, I guess. I'm Victor 4, the chief busboy. Are you getting used to life on board? It feels very unfamiliar. Don't worry about it. Once you have an assignment, you'll get used to it. About that, the captain's aide told me to make myself useful and help you guys out. Is there anything you need? If you want, you can clean the desk over there. I do it myself, but I'm on a break. Okay, so you're lazy? Sure, I can do that. Thanks. It needs to be sent to the kitchen. How do I get to the kitchen? You don't. Use the dumbwaiter by the bar. Okay. See you later then. Right, pick up dishes. Can we turn on the radio so you can't sleep? No? Okay. Leave. Go in and out. Look at it. All the me's are very lazy. We're not doing anything. Oh, we are in the sky. I forgot. Because there's a zeppelin that goes by. I forgot this is a cruise ship in the sky, not on the sea. Or the ocean. The bar had the dumbwaiter. Yep. Call dumbwaiter. Pick a bowl and put our bowls in there. Nice. Right. Operate. Send to kitchen. So what happens if you send it the wrong way though? Yeah? We're done? Okay. Victor 6, report to the captain's aide. I repeat, Victor 6, report to the captain's aide. Go up then. Hello. There you are. Has my assignment arrived yet? I just received a briefing. It's a doozy. There might even be a big promotion in it if you play your cards right. As you might have heard, one of our crew members went AWOL recently. I didn't know that, sir. It's unfortunate, but sometimes these things happen. According to initial reports, he was out late night drinking. But the captain suspects something might be withholding information. Or somebody might be withholding... Something or somebody might be withholding information. Why does she suspect that? Because the initial reports contradict each other. Some say they saw him drinking. Some say he never touched a drop. It doesn't add up. Has this happened before? It's pretty rare, but yeah, these things happen now and then. You sound pretty unconcerned. The way I see it, he's probably passed out drunk somewhere below deck. That's usually the case when people miss a shift. I think he'll show up sooner or later. Who's the missing crew member? His call sign is Victor 11. He worked as a sun deck steward. He always seemed very reliable to me, but I haven't had much contact with him. Protocol states we have to inform his next of kin 24 hours after the disappearance. That hour is approaching quickly. And the captain wants to be able to tell them something more substantial than, sorry, we seem to have misplaced your son. What does the captain want me to do? She wants you to investigate his disappearance, talk to his fellow crew members and find out what they know. Where has he seen last? Did he talk to anyone about leaving? Is he hiding from something? That sort of thing. What does a sun deck steward do exactly? He basically takes care of passengers who are sunbathing. It can be anything from applying sunscreen to managing deck chair reservations. Why is the captain giving me this assignment? Since you arrived today, you're the most impartial crew member on board. You don't know any of the crew and you have no reason to lie. That puts you in a unique position to actually find out what happened. Could foul play be behind the disappearance? I guess all options have to be considered until we find evidence to rule them out. Where do I begin? Talk to the other crew members. Examine the sun deck, where he used to work. Check out his quarters. Maybe he left something behind. Who knew him the best? I can't say I'm the one to ask about this. He shared cabins with Victor 7, the head servant. He ought to know him pretty well. I won't let the captain down, sir. With this assignment, you've been promoted to the rank of Assistant 4th Class. Perform your duty admirably, and there might be another promotion down the line. Come back to me if you find anything or need my help. I might be able to nudge you in the right direction. Right, so we need to go talk to the other members. Let's start with this dude up here. Hello. Oh, he's the head servant. Cool. I'm investigating the disappearance of Victor 11. I'd like to ask you a few questions about it, if you don't mind. Shoot. How well did you know Victor 11? I knew him quite well, I guess. We've shared cabins for the last couple of months. Which cabin would that be? Cabin 2, right around the corner. I'd like to check out where he lived. Would you happen to have a key? You wouldn't happen to have a key, would you? As strange as it might sound, I seem to have forgotten where I put it. Maybe you can do something for me to jog my memory. Like what? There's this guy down in the kitchen, Victor 84. He's just a prep chef, but for some reason he thinks he's got the right to boss my waiters around. If you can find some way to teach that guy a lesson, I might be able to remember where I put the key. What type of lesson? Something that says, don't mess with the waitstaff. Okay. Alright, I'll do it. Great. Come back once it's done and I'll give you the key. Okay. See you later then. I'll ask him the other questions later. Go in. Right. Wakey. I'm investigating the disappearance of Victor 11. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? I was afraid this might happen. Why do you say that? When I heard he was missing this morning, I got a bad feeling. Like I knew something was wrong. Hearing that the captain's ordered an investigation confirms that. He hasn't just missed a shift anymore. He's gone. That's still to be decided. What do you know about his disappearance? What do you want to know? Tell me more about the circumstances of his disappearance. When was the last time you saw him? He came to me during a break and asked if I would be in my cabin later that evening. He said he'd found something he wanted to show me. What did he want to show? I don't know, he never turned up. What did you do on the night of his disappearance? I went to bed listening to the radio. Did you hear or see anything out of the ordinary? As I was drifting off into sleep, I thought I heard raised voices outside the cabin. I peeked through the porthole to see what the fuss was about. And? It was just Victor 11 and the head servant, Victor 7. They were engaged in another one of their arguments. What about? I didn't listen, frankly. They didn't like each other, but had to make the best of a bad situation. How did you find out he was missing? I thought it was strange that he didn't show up last night. I thought I might have fallen asleep and missed him knocking. But when they paged him over the PA system this morning, I got this sinking feeling in my stomach, like I knew something was wrong. Did you report it? It was just a feeling, and his absence had already been noted. Right. Tell me more about Victor 11. How well did you know him? Hardly at all. I bumped into him every once in a while when busting tables on the sun deck, but that's pretty much it. Okay. Did Victor 11 want to leave the ship? Not before he knew what was going on board. What would that be? That's what we've been trying to figure out. Did he have any other problems I should know about? His life was sunshine and butterflies until he went missing. If you know anything, you're more than welcome to contribute. I'm sorry, but the last guy I told went missing, so I'm a bit reluctant confiding in others. Let me guess, you want me to do something for you first? Nothing like that. You don't gain somebody's trust by submitting yourself as their errand boy. Then how? Prove to me that you don't think I'm crazy. Prove to me that there's a conspiracy going on board and I'll reconsider trusting you. Did he have any enemies on board? Given the circumstances, don't you think that's likely? He still might come back. Your optimism is touching. Tell me about the other crew members, particularly the bartender, Victor 5. Everybody knows he's a rubbish bartender. I don't know how he does it, but somehow he's managed to avoid the motions for quite some time. Why do you think that is? He's crafty. But when he worked below deck, I heard he was suspected of framing a young cadet in order to take credit for his work. Nothing could be proved, so the case was dropped. 2 months later, he was promoted to head of cabin services. But lately his luck seems to be running out. How come? He's failed to deliver a drink order to the captain on more than one occasion. It's hard to blame that on somebody else. I guess he's run out of cadets to manipulate. The head servant, Victor 7. Between you and me, I consider him too stupid to be a threat. What was his relationship to Victor 11? They didn't get along and were constantly butting heads. What did they argue about? Mainly small day-to-day things. Somebody used the other's aftershave or stepped in the other's bunk with a shoe on. That type of stuff. How about the captain's aide, Victor 3? That guy wants a command position so badly, he's waiting right outside the door. What's his relationship to Victor 11? They didn't socialize. The captain's aide is only interested in being friends with people above his station. The captain? With the things that go on board, I'm sure she's the only reason I'm still on the ship. She holds her guiding hand over me. What things would that be? There's something wrong with this place. Can't you feel it? Like what? I've said too much already. Okay, that's all. See you later then. Right, so we gotta find out conspiracy theories on the ship. Hey, he left in one go. Well done. What's with the music? So can I talk to... Oh no, he still wants me to teach the... I'll investigate him later. Let's do the chef thing first. Call engineering. Engineering department. Hello, I'm calling from the kitchen. Oh, is this about the stove cleaner? Yeah? I'm sorry, I totally forgot to order that. But I'll send something similar in the dumbwaiter. Sure, sounds good. I'll put it in the dumbwaiter then. Ooh. So what did he put in? Ah. Gasoline. Ooh. Oh. So if we call the kitchen. Kitchen here. Hello, I'm calling from the restaurant. Gee, what now? We received a complaint. Oh boy, what's the problem? The customer said the soup was too mild? Is there something you could do about that? Sure, that's easy. I'll put something in the dumbwaiter right away. Thanks. Okay. So what did they give us? Hot sauce. Okay. So if we make the other complaints... Oh! Call kitchen. Alright, calling from the restaurant. We received a complaint. The soup was too cold. Is there something you could do about that? Sure, that's easy. Just send the dish down and I'll put it in the blast furnace. It'll make anything smoking hot in mere seconds. Thanks. So if we put the gasoline in the bowl. So we've got a bowl of gasoline. Give that to them. Oh no. Am I gonna kill him? Operate dumbwaiter. Send to kitchen. Yes? Attention, security personnel. Fire emergency detected in prep kitchen. Well. Oops. Hello. I heard the alarm. Was that you? Yeah. Holy shit. I thought you'd go down and slap him around. Now set the fire to the entire kitchen. You should have been more specific. You scare me, man. If I'd known what you do, I would have just given you the key up front. You could have killed somebody. So, you remember where you put that key then? Yeah. Here. Take it. Alright, let's go into cabin 2. Just that one. Two fat ass keys. Enter. Alrighty. So, this is where Victor 11 lived. It looks like a mirror image of cabin 1. But I can't shake the feeling that something is different. What's different about this one? What's different? Judging by the book plate, this book belongs to the missing crew member. Okay. Oh, can we turn off the water again? Because it's driving me insane. It said turn on, not turn off. Anyway, let's see. Cruise manual. Oh my lord. It's actually a manual. Oh! Scalpel! Pick it up. Well. What are we gonna do with that? Examine chair. It's a wooden desk chair. Okay, so it's the same. Examine power outlet. It's a power outlet. There's nothing special about it. I'd like to report my findings. What have you found so far? Victor 11 had an argument with Victor 7 just before disappearing. Really? We knew that they weren't fond of each other, but to hear that they had an argument on the night of disappearance is troubling news. I think I have to report this to the captain. Good work, apprentice. With that report, I've been told to promote you to the rank of assistant 3rd class. Okay. Mystery, intrigue. I'm investigating the disappearance of Victor 11. You mind if I ask you a few questions? So the captain's made her your little snitch, has she? What? No. I'm not a snitch. I'm just kidding, sport. Ask away. I don't trust him. I think it's him. Tell me about the circumstances of his disappearance. How did you find out he was missing? I heard some passengers arguing over chair bookings as I woke up. Some passengers like to have breakfast on the sun deck. Can get pretty crowded sometimes. I remember thinking that I didn't envy Victor 11's job. When was that? Probably around 9 o'clock. Is that when you knew he was missing? No, but his absence seemed a bit strange. He has to sort those things out, but I couldn't hear him that morning. 10 minutes later, they paged him over the PA system, but I just thought he'd overslept or something. Did he do that occasionally? Not once, that I can recall. When was the last time you saw him? He came to the bar late last night. Stood just about where you're standing now. Had a few drinks to unwind after a shift. Did he talk to anybody at the bar? He said hi to some passengers, but aside from that, he was alone. It seemed like he was waiting for someone. Who? Don't know. Nobody showed up. Did he drink enough to become impaired in any way? Could have fallen overboard? That sounds unlikely to me. He walked straight as an arrow when he left. When was that? About 11 or 12. Was there anything that seemed strange about him last night? Not that I recall. He just stood there, doodling away on a napkin. What did he draw? Something that might be related to what you're looking for. You can have it, but first there's something you need to help me with. What now? Ever since I came aboard, the captain's been asking me to make her a Bloody Mary. But because of the rationing, some ingredients are nigh impossible to get hold of. What do you want me to do about it? Make me a Bloody Mary and I'll give you the napkin. Sounds fair, I guess? Thanks. That really means a lot to me. Okay, so let's do that first. Let's go to the drinks book. Examine it. Damn it. Salty dog. White Russian. Oh, these are all empty. That's quite cool. Margarita. Bloody Mary. So 1 vermouth, gin, tomato juice, hot sauce, lemon juice, and Worcestershire sauce. So we've got all apart from tomato juice. So how are we gonna get tomato juice? Because we kind of blew up the kitchen. Maybe we should have gotten that first. Do you have some tomatoes down there? We're working with limitations, just like you. If you're already blown through this month's tomato ration, then that's your problem. Can't you spare a single tomato? I need some juice for a drink. To tell you the truth, we haven't seen a tomato in weeks. We started using surrogates at this point, and I suggest you do the same. What can I use as a tomato juice surrogate? Oh, anything red and liquid will probably do just fine. Oh no! I know what I gotta do! If you make the drink strong enough, these old bums won't notice. Thanks, I'll try that. Oh, I know what I need to do, guys. I know. Also, my nose is getting better. I'm happy. Right. I think we need to cut ourselves. Ouch! Where am I going? Why am I going upstairs? I cut myself. Oh, I've got blood. Oh, no. Let's go back downstairs. I accidentally clicked upstairs. I don't want to go upstairs yet. Right, go here. So we've got blood. Put it in the shaker. Human tomato juice, I guess. And then it was gin. Vermouth. Lemon juice. Oh, yeah. And hot sauce. Right? That was everything. Shake it. The shaker contains blood, gin, vermouth, juice, and hot sauce, right? French vermouth, gin, juice, hot sauce, lemon juice, Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. What was this sauce? Ah, there. I've poured some Worcestershire sauce into the shaker. Lo and behold, I've created a Bloody Mary. Ugh. Give it to the bartender. The taste is okay, but it's lacking in presentation. You might have asked some more questions? Ask away. So, wait. He didn't take it? Oh, do I need the umbrella for this? Are you kidding me? It fits perfectly. A sunbed umbrella fits in the drink. Okay, good. Good job. Right. Let's see. It's slightly lacking in texture, but overall I'd say it's a damn good Bloody Mary. I don't know if it's up to Captain's standard though. I guess there's only one way to find out. Send it up to the bridge and hope for the best. Okay. Drink my blood, babe. It's not creepy. What do you mean? I want to operate. Why do you stand in front of the operations? Send to the bridge. Well, I'm hoping and a praying. Was that good? Did you like it? I should probably talk to him again. Report my findings. The bartender says Victor 11 wasn't drunk enough to stumble overboard. I guess we can scratch that theory off the list then. I'll report your findings to the captain. Do you have any reasons to believe you want to leave the ship? He never mentioned that to me, and we were pretty close. Did he seem unhappy about anything? I wouldn't say that. He seemed preoccupied lately, but definitely not unhappy. Preoccupied with what? I don't know, he never told me. Did he have any enemies on board? Why do you ask? Do you think somebody wants to get rid of him? I'm just trying to be thorough. How can you make enemies on a sun deck? I don't know. Maybe he got smooth with somebody's wife. I suppose that's possible, but he always seems so professional. When was the last time you saw him? Last night, around 9 or 10. Where was that? In our cabin. As I was coming back from his shift, he was freshening up. Said he had a meeting with somebody on the sun deck. Who? I don't know, but he seemed pretty antsy. Got himself perfumed to the gills, so naturally I thought he was seeing some skirt from the passenger section. He didn't ask. We're not allowed to consort with passengers, but if one of us does, I tend to look the other way. What happened next? I tried to cover his morning shift, thinking he was off on cloud 9. But when he didn't show up for lunch, I started to suspect something was wrong. What did you do then? By then his absence had been noted by others. I didn't tell anybody about the meeting because I thought it would look bad on his permanent record. I see. Right. So he didn't really tell us that much more. I'll see if I can report any of these findings. Not sure. Yeah? Ah, cool. Victor 11 had a meeting with somebody just before his disappearance. With who? I don't know. Tried to find out. Whoever he was meeting might know more about his disappearance, if he didn't cause it outright. I'll try, sir. I'll report the meeting to the captain in the meantime. This is the best lead we've had so far. With that report, I've been told to promote you to the rank of Assistant Second Class. Cool. What am I supposed to do? Talk to the crew members, examine the sun deck. I have. Check out his quarters. So, I guess the bartender we've not examined yet. Have you sent the drink to the bridge yet? Yeah, I did just that. Great, now all we have to do is wait and see if she approves. Here's your reward. Okay, oh, the napkin. Okay, let's have a look at that then. Oh, it's a map. What? Is this the sun deck? Doesn't make any sense. It says like 25 megahertz, 26 megahertz, 27 megahertz. So can we now change the radios? Can we? That's it. The radio was missing in cabin 2. That's right. I wonder if that could be significant. Examine radio. I wonder why it's missing from cabin 2. Ah, the radio in Victor 11's cabin is missing. That's odd. Every cabin should be equipped with a personal radio receiver. Do you think that has bearing on the case? I don't know yet, sir. Keep investigating if you think it's worth it. Victor 11 left an odd message at the bar before he went missing. Really, what did it say? It seems to have something to do with radio frequencies, but I don't know the significance yet. Do you think it has any bearing on the case? It might. Keep investigating then. Oh my god, this is like... this is gonna take forever. I don't know what to do with this information. Talk to you. Do you know anything about a missing radio? A radio? What's that got to do with anything? I don't know yet, but it might be worth investigating. As strange as it might sound, I actually might know something about that. Yes. Really? Nothing earth-shattering, mind you, but Victor 11 left something behind in the bar last night. I didn't think anything of it, but bearing you mention radios seems too strange to be coincidental. What did he leave behind? You tell me. I gave the napkin to you. What do you make of this napkin? I have no idea. But they don't look like meaningless doodles to me. I think there's some kind of purpose to it all. Tell me about the circumstances of his disappearance. What did you do on the night of his disappearance? I was working here pretty much all night. Did you hear or see anything out of the ordinary? There were a few lingering passengers, so I got off a little bit later than usual. When did you get off? 1:30, I'd say. What did you do once your shift was over? I went to my cabin and decompressed while listening to music. You didn't hear anything out of the ordinary during that time? I fell asleep pretty quickly. Okay. The crew, maybe? The busboy. That guy is too high-strung for his own good. The only reason he's allowed up here is due to some mental ailment. The guy's afraid of his own shadow. The doctor thought some fresh air would do him good. When I was fresh on board, he used to confide all these wacko theories to me. As bartender, that comes with the job. But this guy was talking headache-inducing tinfoil hat stuff. After a while, I just stopped listening. He must have noticed because he stopped talking to me pretty much entirely. These days, he mostly keeps to himself. What kind of theories did he talk about? That there's something wrong with the ship. But she's looking pretty good to me, eh? Haha, is he Canadian? What was his relationship to Victor 11? They didn't have much contact, but I saw them talking more and more lately. In a friendly fashion. They weren't exactly cracking jokes, but they seemed to get along. I don't know if it was friendship, though. They seemed more like schoolboys sharing the secret of a hidden porn stash. What were they talking about? The weather. I've never heard them talk about anything else. The head servant. Aside from his huge inflated ego, he's pretty unremarkable. What was her relationship to Victor 11? They shared cabins, so they must have known each other pretty well. I never saw them do anything together, though. Why do you think that is? I think they were pretty tired of each other. The captain's aide. Standing so close to the bridge is giving him an inflated sense of importance. He's just a glorified messenger boy with no real authority. What was his relationship? Pretty non-existent. Captain's aide doesn't like to mix with the rest of us. I suspect he thinks it'll adversely affect his chances of getting promoted. The captain? She's a living legend, and I'm really honored to be serving under her command. Her service during the Great War is legendary. What was her relationship to Victor 11? He wasn't part of the command crew. I doubt she knew him other than as a name in personnel files. Wow. Tell me about Victor 11. Did he drink a lot? He came here for the occasional shot every now and then, if he had a rough shift. I never saw him flat out drunk, though. He drank on duty? That's commonplace on board cruise ships. What else is there to do? Go dancing? Stay here long enough and you'll start doing it as well. Won't the passengers smell it on you? That's why they invented breath mint. And most of them are way more sauce than we are anyway. How well did you know him? Well enough. We weren't bosom buddies or anything, but we got along fine. We had occasional turf disputes when a guest from the sun deck caused problems at the bar and vice versa. Nothing serious. Did he have any other problems I should know about? You mean substance abuse? That's pretty rare amongst service staff. They test us, you see. The guys down in engineering, though, they're always high on something. And who can blame them, right? Did Victor 11 want to leave the ship? He fought hard to be promoted to sun deck service. Competition for top deck positions is fierce. There's no way he'd throw that away. Okay. That's all. So, do we want to talk to engineering again? I'm trying to locate Victor 11. Have you seen him down there? No, I haven't seen him down here. Right. Okay. Who am I talking to? Junior Electronic Engineer Victor 178. Wow. Who are you? I'm Victor 6. I'm calling from the restaurant. How's it going? Well, I was sober an hour ago, but things are starting to shape up. We're getting pretty big down here. You should join us. I'll consider it. Okay, so that Did nothing. What if we call the kitchen again, but... I'm trying to locate Victor 11. Have you seen him down there? No, he hasn't been down in the kitchen. Nobody here's seen him. Right, just checking. Who am I talking to? The third pastry chef, Victor 98. Can you call it another time? We're having an emergency down here. I'll be quick. I'm calling from the bridge. Did you say your call sign is Victor 6? Yeah. You're not a member of command. You think I don't know my superior officers are? Did I say the bridge? I meant to say... Impersonating an officer is a grade A violation. I could have you court-martialed for this. Sorry, only kidding. Bye. Okay, one more time. So, calling from the bar again. What can I do for you, bartender? I'm hungry. Can you send something up? No, nothing. So, that's all done. Do I have more findings to let him know? I don't know what else I can do. Nope. Why is the radio missing in your cabin? Is it? I hadn't noticed. I'm not much of a music lover. That was more Victor 11's thing. Do you think he took the radio with him? That's possible. He's pretty precious about it. I saw him wandering around the deck with it once. He was waving it around like a dowsing wand. Why would he do that? At the time, I thought he was just trying to get a better reception on it. Being high up in the air, we don't always get a clear signal. Okay. Oh! We missed a note! What's this? Looks like an extortion note, but I can't make out what it says. Whoever made this didn't have time to assemble it completely. Last warning, I know what your... Oh, I can move them? Oh no, if I shuffle them around I might be able to tell what this note was supposed to say. Are you kidding me? So not all of them moved, that's good. Right, last warning, I think. That letter seems to be stuck now. There must have been some glue in that spot. I guess that's where it belongs. Aha, sure. Warning, I need an I. Another P. I. Ninga. Another I, please. Oh no, an R. An R, sorry, I'm stupid. Last warning, I know... what your where's another R? I need another R. Give me another R. Give me an R. Give me an R. Give me an A. Give me a poo. Unless these move. No, I have to have another R. Am I blind? I thought this one would move. This is a P. Yoop. Oh, consequences. Like that? Wow, I did not know that you spell it that way. I thought it was 2 S's. That's it. Every letter in the right place. I can read the note now. Yeah, I could read that for a while, but... Right. It's an extortion letter belonging to the missing crew member. Was he blackmailing someone on board? Is that the reason he went missing? Right, so finally we've got our findings. So we can talk to the other guy and show him the note. And then hopefully he'll start talking to us. Right, what do you know about the extortion that was going on board? Somebody's being extorted? What makes you say that? I found this note among Victor 11's possessions. Show it to me. This is it! This is proof of a conspiracy right here. Victor 11 was the victim of blackmail. He couldn't pay, or whatever they wanted from him, so they made him disappear. I think it's the other way around. Victor 11 was the one doing the extorting. What makes you say that? The note was hidden amongst his possessions, but it wasn't yet assembled. I found it along with a scalpel and some cut-out letters. That doesn't prove anything. Why would somebody give him an unreadable extortion letter? You're right, this sounds pretty far-fetched. Whom do you think this letter was intended for? I honestly don't know, but I think I can trust you now. I know there's more going on board than meets the eye. Okay. Circumstances about his disappearance. No, still the same. Tell me about the missing radio. Why would he need to hide a radio? He didn't want it to fall into the wrong hands. Why? I don't know. Where can I find it? He had a secret compartment under the sink in cabin 2. I believe he put the radio there. What's so special about the radio? He said he tampered with the receiver. If you know how to listen, it can lead you to something big. Like what? Something he'd find out that held some kind of significance. But he never told me what it was. How does it work? He showed it to me a couple of days ago, but I didn't think much of it. It only picks up this weird signal every once in a while. What kind of signal? Odd beeps, I guess. Nothing you can dance to. It only works sometimes? Seems very flaky, but I didn't tell him. He seemed to think it would bring on the rapture or something. But I just thought it was a piece of junk. Okay. That's all. Right, so we go back. Go to the secret compartment. Have a look at the radio. Whoa. Why are you in front of the radio? Captain? Who are you? Cadet Victor 9 at your service, sir. You're new aboard? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome aboard, Cadet. Thank you. That's very kind of you. You forgot to call me sir. That's a code violation. How are you getting on so far? Pretty well, sir. It's all a bit daunting, to be honest. What are you doing here, Cadet? I'm guarding this door, sir. Why? What's going on in there? I can't say, sir. You don't know, or you don't want to tell me? I don't know, sir. Guard the door and don't let anyone through was all he told me. But whatever they're doing is making an awful lot of noise. What was your previous assignment? I was just a luggage clerk, sir. Don't know why I got this transfer, to be honest. I guess I must have done something right. When did you get here? Just a few minutes ago, sir. Went right up to the captain's aide, reported for duty, and got this assignment. Stand aside, I need to get into the cabin too. By order of the captain, you're not permitted to enter this cabin. At this point in time, sir. I'm your superior officer. I order you to let me through. By order of the captain... Oh, shut up. Who's in cabin 2? I don't know, sir. 2 members from security. They had different badges from us, sir. I didn't know how to read them. See you later. Wait a minute, sir. Yes? Have you met the captain? What's she like? I've heard all kinds of stories. Is it true that she only sleeps an hour a day? I have to go, Cadet. Right. Sorry I bothered you, sir. Right, let's go upstairs and see what the fuss is all about. What have you found so far? I found an extortion letter that might have been written by Victor 11. Really? This puts the investigation in a whole new light. This heavily implies foul play was involved. I have to report this to the captain right away. Great work! With that report, I've been told to promote you to the rank of Assistant First Class. Can you help me distract the new guy so I can sneak into cabin 2? Oh, yes, please. I can't leave the bar unattended. It will only take a second. No, I'm not leaving the bar. Darn. But, if you want to get rid of someone, you could always accuse them of a code violation. Or pin a crime on them. At the very least, they'll be out of your hair while the ruckus ensues. How would I do that? Do I look stupid to you? I can't tell you anymore, or I'll be making myself an accessory before the act. What you're about to do isn't exactly in the onboard cruise manual. Come up with something. And make sure you can back it up with evidence. For a bartender, you seem to know an awful lot about this type of stuff. You don't get promoted to the top deck without being able to take an item off the menu. I tried to wear my badge upside down so it looks like a 9, but everybody notices. That's not gonna work, since there's more on the badge than just a number. Then how? Again, I can't tell you outright, but you could make sure only the number was upside down. Then it would look way better. See you later. Ah, so what if I put blood? That would make it only harder to read. What if I cut it? Oh, I cut the 9 off? Cool. Insert as number 9. Looks pretty good if you don't examine it too closely. Have I got it on now? No, I don't wanna... Yeah, I'm wearing it. Okay. Victor 9, what is it? Your instructions are to stand guard outside cabin 2. Tell the captain she's got nice cans. I'll say no such thing. And I suggest you keep the sailor talk to yourself in the future. I want her to escort me to my cabin, if you know what I mean. That's it, I'm going to report this. You do that. She's not doing anything. Victor 9, was it? Right. Captain Alicia's tyranny must end. That's not a smart thing to say, cadet. Join my mutiny today. I'm going to have to report this. Oh, come on. There must be something. I mean to kill you all. Ha ha. Very funny, cadet. Suggest you get back to your post before I report you to the captain. Report me, I dare you. Very well. Your wish shall be granted. Right. I don't know. Oh, I just had to walk back. Victor 9, report for call room duty. I repeat, Victor 9, report for call room duty. Call room. What? What did I do? I knew this promotion was too good to be true. I didn't deserve it. No, you did not. Right, shall we, There's a big 9 on it. Can I not take it back out? Oh yeah, I can. Let's put it the right way around again. Looks pretty good if you don't examine it too closely. Put it back on, dude. Wear it right side up as number 6. Yes. Right. Wow. Somebody really did a number on this cabin. I wonder if they found what they were looking for. Probably not. Look under the sink. Ha! They would never have found it if they didn't know where to look. Right, examine radio. Can I tune this? Turn it on. So it was 27. Ah. Victor 5, report to the bridge. I repeat, Victor 5, report to the bridge. Did you hear that? This is it. She must have loved the drink. I'm finally going to be promoted to command. That's great, I'm happy for you. I thought this day would never come. I thought I would get stuck in this bar forever. But now I see that all my hard work finally paid off. It was all part of her plan. I'm so nervous. I'm finally going to meet the captain. How do I look? Do I look alright? You look fine. I won't forget what you did for me today. One day, once I'm established on the bridge, I'll repay that favor. See you around, kid. Okay, so maybe he can get us into the cabin. But I need to figure out what to do with this Goram radio. So we're gonna go into cabin 1. Finally! So we were waiting. Oh, it had to trigger that for it to actually work. The radio seems to emit a faint sound. Oh, Jesus. Okay, examine power outlet. Nothing special. The radio signal seems to come from over here. Oh, examine plug. There you go. The plug at the bottom of the bed came off. There's a small radio transmitter inside the hole. It seems to have a piece of paper taped to it. Oh, finally. Yay! It's just some fake shapes on a piece of paper. Why would he draw this? Hey, we've gone somewhere. So our cabin was the 26 hertz. Oh, I thought this was the sun deck. Okay. So this one, I think, is where the main guy is, the head servant or whatever he was called. That's here. So if we turn the radio to 27. No? Radio seems to emit a faint sound. There you go. Whoa. Definitely very strong. Oh, examine knob. There you go. The knob seems to be loose. There's another radio transmitter with a note stuck inside the pole. Alright then. So we got 2 notes now. More weird shapes. Okay, am I missing something? Probably. Since we've got a third. Which was the sun deck, I'm guessing. Which is 25. So if we put this to 25 and go downstairs. Gosh, this is really convoluted. Sun deck. Nee. Oh. Here? Ah. There seems to be something hidden in the pulley. There's yet another radio transmitter with a note stuck to it. Judging by the frequency list, I guess this must be the last one. Yeah, it's also very loud. Right, examine 3 notes. Some of the shapes seem to reoccur. I wonder what this means. What does it mean, you guys? Okay, if we go back to our cabin. I think, because we keep on being able to peep through the porthole. And there's such light. I think... Oh, I don't need to wipe it. What about these? Ah, there you go. That ought to make things a lot easier. I guess. So these overlap. And then this one is here. Oh, it's a cross. The red lines seem to converge right outside cabin 2. I wonder what's there. Okay. I'll hold on to these notes. Yeah, you do that. Right outside cabin 2. Well, we're... Oh, these. Examine mermaid. I've looked at that mermaid like so many times. The lines on the map converge right about here. There must be something special about the statue. I'd better examine it carefully. Look behind it. There's nothing behind it. Examine tail. Can't find anything remarkable about the tail. Body. Seems hollow. But aside from that, there's nothing remarkable about it. Head. Aside from the being a head of a fish, it looks pretty unremarkable. It has 2 eyes and a mouth, like you'd expect. Put finger in his mouth. Oh! The young yields a little when I press it. The tongue, even. The young yields. Oh no. A hidden compartment opened on the underside of the statue. Something fell out of it. Okay, cool. We got something. Oh, lots of people missing. Oh no, maybe you're not. Ooh. A lot of people missing there. Located Victor 11's radio, but I don't know what to do with it. Okay, I know why Victor 11 went missing. Really? What was it? He found old personnel files that mentioned hundreds of crew members gone missing. Victor 11 was probably using the roster to try to leverage some kind of deal. But things turned ugly and he was made to disappear. So who's being implicated then? Who's behind all this? It pretty conclusively points out the captain as the cause of the disappearances. The crew members were all carrying out her orders when they disappeared. I believe she set up a meeting on the sun deck as a trap for Victor 11. Are you aware what you're saying, man? Are you sure you're willing to bet your career on this? I'm only trying to get to the bottom of the case. I think it would be best if we confronted the captain with what we know right away. This has gone too far. That's very admirable, but I'm afraid I can't join you. The evidence is circumstantial at best. What? Also, I have other engagements this evening. I think it's better you confront the captain yourself. It's probably best if you don't mention me. I wouldn't want to take credit for all your hard work after all. Go ahead, call the bridge if you really want to push this issue. Okay, well. Call the bridge. Right. We've been through this. I know the captain's behind the disappearances. The captain doesn't have time to listen to wild accusations. I can prove my claim. I have the personnel files she's been searching for. Well, dear boy, why didn't you say so? Come in. Let us talk about this. Okay. Enter the bridge. Oh. And I think this is the perfect time to end this episode. Alicia doesn't look very well. Oh dearie. That was a very long way of getting to this bit. I hope not all the dreams are going to be this complicated. I mean, it's kind of nice, but there was a lot of dialogue. But it was very interesting as well. And I still love where this is going. It's very dark. That scares the crap out of me. Like, Alicia is scary to begin with, but that's very scary. I hope their child does not get her looks. But thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you when I see you.